and welcome back. So now I'm going to show you how to test your ketones. Ketones, we've talked about in the other video. You all know what it is. I hope you've ordered your Keto Mojo. This is the one I have. And with the Keto Mojo, you can test your blood sugar and your ketones. We only need to test our ketones. That's the thing we're most interested in. But the price for ordering just the keto strips or the ones with the blood sugar is almost the same. So you might as well get both. And if you want, you can also test your blood sugar. It is sometimes useful if you do a longer fast because you don't want your blood sugar to dip too low. And if you're feeling faint, then you might want to test your blood sugar and just see where you're at. So I've washed my hands. That's all it takes. There is a little needle in here, which I will show you. It's really tiny. And these little blue things you can just change. It comes with a whole pack. I don't change it every day. I change it maybe once a week or less because I'm the only one using this. So there's no risk of contamination. And then you put this on, and then you have a little number here. I don't know if you can see it. Yes. Okay. So you can basically set how deep the little needle goes into your skin. And it goes from 1 to 5. I'm usually okay with a 1 to 2. But sometimes it just doesn't poke enough of a hole, and especially if your hands are cold, then not enough blood might come out. So I'm going to put it on a 4 today, just to make sure we have enough blood. And let me show you which fingers to use and where to put it. So you want to use either this or this finger, okay, the middle or the ring finger. And you don't want to poke here where all the nerves are to make it really as painless as possible. It doesn't hurt much. You want to go here. So basically not close to the nail, but also not close to the pad. You want to be just here on the side, basically. Can I go closer? Yeah, just here on the side is the perfect spot, not so many nerves. And the way you set this is it's like a little spring included. So you pull this and that sets the spring. And then there is a button here, which you press, and that releases the spring. And that's when it pokes you. Okay. Yeah, I've got my strips ready. So the brown pack, that is for the blood sugar, which I'm just going to test now anyway. And the green, the turquoise, let me take it off. The turquoise one, that's the one for the ketone. So you actually only need to do that one. Okay, so I've got my gun loaded. I'm going to put it here. Yeah, coming closer to you. And then I'm going to press the button. Boom, that's it. Didn't hurt. And I'm going to start squeezing my finger a bit. And a little droplet forms, and that's all we need. And then I'm going to put the ketone one here into my ketometer. That turns it on. And then I just place, oh, let me go closer to the camera. I just place this gently under the blood drop and it soaks it up. So I'm not going to go like this and try to pat it on. I just put it at the front and it soaks it up like in a straw, basically. It goes, okay? And then it counts down. And after 9 seconds, it shows you the value. So mine now is 0.4, which is not very high, but was to be expected because I've eaten a bit this morning and I also had too much food yesterday. So it's not in a great level of ketosis. Regarding levels, I'm just going to, while I talk, do my blood sugar as well, just because I have the thing out. In regarding to levels, so anything above 0.5 is good. It means you are burning some fat. Ideally, we want to be somewhere in the range from 1.5 to 2.5. This is the optimal fat burning zone. And we don't want to go higher than that on a long-term basis. So if you're between 2.5 and 4, let's say, that can happen if you are doing a longer fast. That is fine, but you don't want to be in that zone for too long. It's an indication that you need to eat more protein. But the zone between 1.5 and 2.5 is ideal, and anything above 0.5 is still fine. It's still ketosis and means you're burning fat. Okay, so I think that's it. Any questions? Let me know. But it's really, really straightforward. It doesn't hurt. And yeah, you can alternate the fingers so you don't always poke the same place. You can alternate the sides of the finger, and you can also alternate hands.